The man wanted in the mass shooting at a bowling alley and bar that killed 18 people and wounded 13 was found dead Friday, bringing an end to a search that put the entire state of Maine on edge for the last 2 days. Robert Card, who was wanted in connection with the shootings at Schemengees Bar and Grille and at Just-in-Time Recreation Bowling Alley in Lewiston, was found dead in Lisbon Falls, Maine, Governor Janet Mills said at a Friday night news conference. Commissioner of Maine Department of Public Safety Mike Sauschuck said Card was found at 7:45 p.m. near the Androscoggin River of an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound. He declined to provide a specific address. Police found Card's body at a recycling facility where he recently worked, a law enforcement official told the AP. The official was not authorized to discuss details of the investigation publicly and spoke to the AP on condition of anonymity. Card, 40, of Bowdoin, Maine, was a U.S. Army reservist who underwent a mental health evaluation in mid-July after he began acting erratically during training, a U.S. official told the Associated Press. Card had been sought since the Wednesday night shootings, and murder warrants were issued against him. A bulletin sent to police across the country shortly after the attack said Card had been committed to a mental health facility for 2 weeks this past summer after hearing voices and threats to shoot up a military base. A U.S. official said Card was training with the Army Reserve's 3rd Battalion, 304th Infantry Regiment in West Point, New York, when commanders became concerned about him. State police took Card to the Keller Army Community Hospital at West Point for evaluation, according to the official, who was not authorized to publicly discuss the information and spoke to the Associated Press on condition of anonymity. Authorities had scoured the woods and hundreds of acres of family-owned property, sent dive teams with sonar to the bottom of a river and scrutinized a possible suicide note Friday in the second day of their intensive search for Card. Authorities lifted their shelter-in-place order Friday evening, nearly 48 hours after the shootings. The names and pictures of the 16 males and 2 females who died were released as State Public Safety Commissioner Mike Sauschuck asked for a moment of silence at a news conference. Their ages ranged from 14 to 76. Law enforcement officials had said they hadn't seen suspect Card since his vehicle was left at a boat ramp Wednesday shortly after the shootings. Authorities say Card, who had firearms training, opened fire at the bar and a bowling alley Wednesday in Lewiston, Maine's second-largest city. The city held an online vigil Friday night with local clergy members, prayer and music. Residents expressed their shock and pain in chat postings, describing themselves as angry, grieving, tired and heartbroken. Those watching at home were urged to light candles.